Good morning, it's Melissa with Little House of Big. I'm here sitting outside Trader Joe's. It's 46 degrees outside, late November, and there is no camping happening here. I just wanted to give you a quick heads up as to a new expansion into our channel. I'm going to call it the Sticks and Bricks Corner. We're only part-time RVers, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are like us. Life does not stop when the camper gets tucked away for the winter time. So I thought we could just continue on with what happens in life during the winter time. So right now it's going to be meal prep. I'm going to go grab some groceries. I have like 3 or 4 recipes I'm going to make up today for the week, and we're just going to go with that. So if this is something that you're interested in, give me a thumbs up. And I can't wait to do some more of these. If it's something that this is not what you're here for, you're only here for the RV stuff, then just skip on over anything that says Sticks and Bricks Corner. Otherwise, welcome. Join me on this little journey. Life goes on. Camping is not happening. Let's do this thing. Woo woo! We're done. I said it was windy. This is ever so pretty, but we're done. So home we go.
Early morning, trying hard to get out of bed. She remembers all the crazy little things she said. Get a move on, gotta be one step ahead. On your feet now, wondering where the road had led. And it's one more minute, and your feet.
I have 3 recipes I'm going to be making. The first one is a quinoa enchilada casserole in the Instapot back there. It only cooks at pressure for like a minute or 2, so most of the time it's spent heating up or naturally releasing. I have a Korean beef with the green beans mixture I'm going to make up, and then I have a chicken Panda Express mushroom and green bean knockoff. So all 3 seems like they should be easy to prep. My kitchen is super little, so I don't really have a great place to show you this right now, but we'll just figure it out as we go. Okay, so first one up is the quinoa enchilada casserole. I have an onion cooking back sauteing in the Instapot. I have a can of Rotel tomatoes. It called for a cup of fresh tomatoes, but I don't have any fresh tomatoes, so we're using the Rotel. A can of black beans, a can of corn, a can of green chilies. And for seasonings, I have a teaspoon of chili powder, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of cumin in my little tiny cute little dish. So after that cooks, I'm just gonna brown the onions a little bit, and then I'll dump everything into it, and then you put it on for 1 minute. But we're at high altitude, so that always takes an extra, so I'm gonna put it on for 2 minutes, which means it'll probably be in the Instapot for about a half an hour. So here we go.
Caught up in this thing that we call living, a lot of forgetting and forgiving. I'm letting go, 'cause it is you I wanna follow. All the time and circumstances, call it a game of taking chances. I'm letting go, 'cause it is you I wanna follow. Hear the music, someone's got the radio on. All the memories, wonder where have all the good times gone. Early morning, a cup of tea and
So the next one I'm going to tackle is called, sorry, my computer's right here. It's called Korean turkey meal prep bowls. And it's really made for lunches, but I'm not using turkey. I'm using ground beef because that's what I have. And I'm just going to make it up, and you can serve it with rice. And this one called for broccoli, but I didn't have that. I bought some fresh green beans, so that's what I'm going to serve it with. So first it comes with the sauce, which is 3 tablespoons of honey. And I warmed my honey up in the microwave so that it'll pour better. I'm gonna tip you down so you can see a little bit better. So 3 tablespoons of honey, 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce or coconut aminos. This is just what I have. 1.5 teaspoons of sesame oil. I'm going to keep this in my and it says 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1/8 teaspoon. Let's stir that up. She made a double batch in her video. I'm only making a single batch, so she put hers in a mason jar and then just shook it so the honey would dissolve. My honey was hot because I put it in the microwave for 45 seconds to get it all nice and melty. So mine should be melty. Smells awesome. So now I need to get the pound of ground beef on the stove with 4 cloves of garlic and a tablespoon of ginger.
And you feel you're in it, caught up in this thing that we call living. A lot of forgetting and forgiving. I'm letting go, cause it is you I wanna follow. All the time and circumstances, call it a game of taking chances. I'm letting go, cause it is you I wanna follow. Caught in the headlights, I'm feeling alright. You are there with me, and into the moment, all of the time spent with you. Caught up in the thing that we call living. A lot of forgetting and forgiving. I'm letting go, cause it is you.
So here's my big bag of green beans. I'm gonna cook half of them to go with the Korean beef, and the other half will go with the mushrooms and the chicken dish. Now I'm making the Panda Express zucchini and mushroom chicken. So there's no green beans in this one. It's mushrooms and zucchini and chicken breast, and this calls for chicken breast to be coated with cornstarch. I was always taught to add flavor when you can, especially like to chicken. That's something like chicken breast, it's a little bit flavorless. So I just tossed it in a little bit of soy sauce. I'm just going to give it a minute while I prep the veggies, and then I'll toss it in the cornstarch.
Down in the dungeon is all we know, where the shining light, we never go into the open. As far as you can see, it's wasting there, a big bright destiny. Don't you feel like breaking free? Open your eyes, embrace what you see now. Don't you feel like cutting loose? Yeah, cutting loose, cutting loose. I'm alive,
So it's just after 3 o'clock, and I now have 3 dinners done. The chicken, zucchini, mushroom, Panda Express knockoff, back there on the stove cooling. I have the quinoa enchilada casserole in the Instapot that's all ready to be cooled down and stored. Then in here I have the Korean beef and green beans. This will be served with some rice. So 2 of the recipes said to have some green onions, so I just chopped up some green onion, put it in a little container, and it's all ready to go for when it's all dished up. So that would be the Korean beef and beans and the quinoa enchilada casserole. So I think it took just over an hour to get all 3 done, and I'm super pleased with myself. So, of course, now I have to clean up. I should show you the reality of that. You know, the problem with meal prepping is that you make a huge mess, but it's one huge mess for however many meals you have. So I have 3 meals, one huge mess. In a little kitchen, there's an advantage to having a little kitchen sometimes. It's that a huge mess still takes only 10 or 15 minutes to get all cleaned up. So that's what I'm going to do. I have some veggies to prep for the week, and I have a batch of cookies to make. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good about the week. So hopefully you got some good ideas. I will link where I got these recipes down below. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Or if you have any other great ideas and meals I should try, let's hear it. So this is the Sticks and Bricks Corner, coming to you from Little House of Big. Thumbs up, dinner up. Have a great day.